Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is InTrader, and VeChain is going absolutely crazy right now. I posted my first video 10 days ago. As you can see on my channel, it was 10 days ago, but however, situation changed drastically, so VeChain literally just pumped incredible, like 30% only today, and we have to update the technical analysis and price prediction. So we're gonna talk about the VeChain in this video today in a really deep long analysis, so stay tuned. Make sure you watch the whole video. You will know everything you need to know about VeChain and the crypto market situation. Just want to say hello to all the new subscribers. Please remember, this is my other channel. My main channel is InTrader at InTrader, and you can just go there and subscribe. This is a supplement. I'm just covering more projects here on that channel because I have so many requests, so I'm just gonna put it on this channel right here. Alright, let's get back to the chart. So what I can see on the chart, we broke this important resistance right here, and we are going towards this 618 level right here, and if we break it and if we retest it, we're gonna go to 9 cents over here. Okay, so the setup is pretty simple. We have this level right here and another level at around 9.5 cents and 8 cents. That's gonna be a those are gonna be two take profit levels for you guys. Of course, this is not financial advice at all. This is just my personal opinion based on 6 years of experience on the market, and you should always do your own research and be responsible for your own moves. But I'm just gonna look at the chart and see and just tell you what I see, what I like, and how I think the things will go. Alright, so after those two levels, which is 8 cents and 9.5 cents, we have another psychological level which is 10 cents, but if you take profits at number 2 Fibonacci right here, 9.5, you should be fine. And your next take profit level would be around the area of 15 cents right here. So we have the first target, second one, boom. This one, we're probably gonna take a little correction here, break it, retest, and go to 18.5 cents somewhere around this area. Okay, so why this 18.5 cent area is really important? Because if we take a look, if we go to the left, we can see clearly a few things over here. We see this resistance right here that didn't hold. No, it actually held. And we see all those bodies, candle bodies of those candles here, and all the closures were in this area right here and over there. So on the lower end, it's around here. We have a wick here, we have two candles here, we have a candle closures here, and this area is really important. It served as a resistance and it served as a support. All right, so as we go to the right side, it's also a Fibonacci retracement level, which is 4236, and that should be naturally another take profit level. And if we go higher than that, naturally it will be this level right here, which is 28 cents, which is all-time high. All right, the previous all-time high from April 2021. All right, so I hope that's clear for you. So you're probably asking, you're probably curious, should I invest now? Is it the best time to get into VeChain? And I will always tell you honestly, like it's not. Can it continue growing? Is it possible it's gonna continue growing? Of course, it may continue growing, but it can also reverse and just go all the way down to the support here. All right, before eventually going up again. So so there are two scenarios, and if you actually watched my videos on my previous channel, which is InTrader, and you can look for it and just go there and subscribe. Also subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna be running two channels at the same time. you would know about this support over here that I was telling you guys on my previous video, and if you actually did that, you would have purchased VeChain at the best possible level, and it would have given you around 300% of profit, right? And we are here, so all the smart money that was around here, all the whales, all the smart money, all the millionaires, just a few really smart traders that made their purchases here, they are, you have to remember that they are around 300% in profit, or maybe less. Maybe they already like sold some parts, but there's a lot of retail people, small little fish coming into the market and bringing a couple of bucks. Millions of people giving a few bucks to a few millionaires that are just selling their positions now. Or if we have much more retail on the market, they may push the price even much higher. You know, you never know that. Who expected XRP, XLM, and HBAR to pump like that? Nobody. Or Dogecoin. Like, people were looking into other directions. So anything is possible. But if you have millions, if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars, imagine putting like 100K here. You would have had like $500,000 right now. Like, would you take it? Of course you would have taken it, you know. You would have taken it. I would have, you know. So you have to understand that people, smart money and whales, they operate with much higher funds, and for them 100%, a few 100% is already a lot, okay? And they really tend to take profits. That's why we see so much volatility. And as we as we take a look at the graph historically, actually in the first bull market we had a couple of corrections. So the first correction was around 35. Then we had kind of had like a double top right here. We had a correction of around 60% over here. I'm looking further. There was a correction, another correction here of around 40%. Boom, we had another correction here, really bullish though, another minus 40% and up. You can barely see it because the body of the candle, the closure, the weekly closure was really high. So it was a correction, and strong buying force pushed the body of the candle right to the top, and it was followed by another bullish candle. And then we had another correction of around 30%, something like that. We had another correction here. So you see a lot of volatility, 40%, right? There was a huge correction over here, and that was the double top from the 2020-2021. We had a correction of minus 50%, and then the last one, the huge correction, was for 78%. We had a recovery, but we never reached after 78%, we never reached another all-time high. It was just like a dead cat bounce, and we went into the long bear market, right? So from the top to the first reversal move, we had 80% correction, and then we had a reversal of around 250%. So even if you lose minus 80%, and if you hold through it and DCA, you can always catch those lows and then make significant profit on the reversal rally, you know, on the dead cat bounce, because this is a dead cat bounce right here. So if we go to the right side, we may experience something like that. So as we can see historically, it was something between 30% up to even 50%, but the bull market ended if the correction was over 50%. So minus 40% would take us to 4.7 cent. Minus 50%, I would say this 6-1 from this point we are right now. I think the support, the best purchasing zone would be right here, because it's not only minus 50%, which was the most that VeChain ever corrected in a bull market, but it's also 618 Fibonacci retracement level, right? And it's a historical correction because we can see this little wick right here. We can see the level here, the candle closures, and we can see the resistance here that didn't hold. It was broken. So this level is really, really important, and that level would hold. If we had a huge correction, like a crash on the market, we would just touch this level before actually going up. So that's the bearish scenario, right? So the first level would be naturally this local top would be our first correction, all right? Boom, something like that. And from that point to 618 would be around 50%, and from 618 here to 1.618 would be 100% profit. So this is the bearish scenario in case of any correction if it happens on the market. Those are two support levels that I would be personally looking at. All right, I hope you like the content. If you do, make sure you like this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this channel, and go to InTrader. You can find the link in the pinned comment and in the description down below. You can also, if you're interested in interacting with me, I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives there for the members. So you can go there and support my channel, and if you want to interact with me, I'm gonna do a lot of live streams, one live stream probably for the whole channel, and more live streams for the members. So I really appreciate all your support, and let's continue with the video. Wow, guys, literally perfect. I remember when I was making movies on YouTube right here, I was telling you guys that this is gonna be really important level, and you can buy altcoins here. And my prediction was just perfectly on point here. Buy altcoins here. And if you go to my channel, the InTrader, you watch my all videos, I was talking about it so many times, and that was a perfect prediction. And I'm really happy about that, because literally it was perfect time to buy altcoins, and now we had a strong rejection and we are going towards probably this support here. That would be the lowest point I will be looking at, and we're just gonna probably bounce there, and the Bitcoin's gonna have a little rally, and we're just gonna form some kind of a channel here with a resistance and with support. All right, and something like this like happened here between 48 and 39%, but we actually broke it, so we're gonna form another channel in this area right here. All right, so what it means that on the way down, all the way down, altcoins will they will for sure outperform BTC on the market. And you can clearly see this not on this chart, but on the other chart. Let me find it. Yes, the altcoin season is officially here. We're at 84 now. And be careful, guys, because this parabolic movement can crash anytime. And it can crash with Bitcoin pumping, or it can crash, which usually happens with BTC crash, that will be followed by another pump. So it's going to happen something like BTC will crash to 80K or 75K, and altcoins will crash. So it's probably like 20-25%, and all the altcoins will crash like anything between 30, 40, 50, some maybe even 60%, and there's going to be panic on the market, and then boom, the whales will buy. I'm gonna show you on the BTC chart right now. So this is the situation right now. Oh, actually I have it on the map. So we're trading at almost $100,000, so we almost did it. So we're gonna probably go like 20 to 25%, something like that, and this crash will drag the altcoins all the way down, and then we're gonna have a BTC pump to probably new all-time highs, and then altcoins will follow. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of volatility there's going to be a lot of volatility on the market. But you can really take advantage of that if you're playing this game really smart. If you want to know more, just make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna be explaining all the processes because like I experienced everything. I entered the market all the way back here at 2019, 2018. So I've been through a lot of phases in bull markets, bear markets, altcoin seasons. I know how it works, so I'm gonna just share my experience with you. I'm really excited to do so. So guys, remember on this chart, on the altcoin season, Bitcoin season, when we're approaching altcoin season, the wise thing to do is actually to sell. Not to sell, just like to lower the exposure for altcoins that you have. So you have a lot of altcoins, please consider selling it into Bitcoin or into stable coins. Doesn't matter, like whatever is your strategy, because Bitcoin can pump but it can also correct. So if you have more stable coins, then you can always buy Bitcoin back on the correction mode. But after when alt season ends, it usually ends with Bitcoin having a little crash. So you could use those stable coins to scoop up some BTC, and when BTC pumps, your value in USDT will go up. All right, so during altcoin season, everyone is selling buy altcoins. Of course they want you to buy altcoins because they want you to provide liquidity so they can sell and they can make profit. All right, but what you want to do, you can just lower the exposure for altcoins. So if you have 50, 60, 70% of altcoins in your portfolio, you can start lowering 10% by 10% by 10% every week. So by the time the alt season is over and everything's gonna go crashing, your exposure for altcoins will be not 70%, which can lower your whole entire portfolio by half or even more, but your exposure for altcoins will be much lower, like 10-20%, and you will not even feel it, because if Bitcoin's gonna crash, it's just gonna crash like 20%. You're not gonna feel it. But if you have a lot of altcoins, then you're gonna feel it, and it's not gonna be a good thing. And if you have already USDT, you can use those USDT and stable coins to use them for the crash to scoop up. Because I told you, like, let's take a look at VeChain one more time. And I remember exactly from the past, whenever we had a correction, we had the upward movement, right? We had a correction here of around 50%, even 60%. That was a bull market movement, and we had a correction of around 60%. And the boom, we had like hundreds of percent of profit. And then we had another correction here, boom, minus 40%. You can scoop up some VeChain, and then boom, another 100% up. But you don't even have to wait for this much. You can just scoop it up here and make like 70-60% on your stable coins, and then sell them back at the stable coins. So you can make a lot of, you can just keep multiplying your stable coins with a really safe strategy, and then you can use those stable coins to accumulate more BTC. So it's just it's a constant compound effect where you're just scooping up profits left and right, and you're accumulating stable coins and BTC, and that's the end goal. Because you should use, during the alt season, you should use altcoins to multiply USDT and to multiply BTC, like nothing else. All right, like investing in altcoins long term is not a good idea, and no matter what it is, maybe BNB would be something. By the way, BNB we just have a new all-time high, by the way. So yeah, BNB is fundamentally really strong, but it may crash. FTX was the same, but it crashed. Luna crashed. You know, there's so many altcoins that will just go down overnight. Solana went down like 96% or something. Let me just double check. We went from such a great project, fundamentally it's a future of crypto, blah 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 blah, and look what happened. We went all the way down to 8. We went down 96%. Such a strong, fundamentally strong project went down 96%. Are you kidding me? So we had another all-time high here. Yeah, so just take your profit and move it around. You're gonna be fine. It's better just to keep the profit. It's better to do that than just risking it all, because unrealized profit, it feels really, it's such a bad feeling when you have unrealized profit and you just see things crashing and you cannot do anything about that. So by taking profits, it gives you a lot of opportunities on the market, a lot of opportunities on the market just to multiply it on different projects, right? But if you don't take that profit, you will not have it. All right. So for example, RSR just pumped. Oh my gosh, I just made a video on my main channel. Feel free to go to InTrader and like watch this video, because I posted it yesterday when we were actually, I don't even remember, we were just somewhere here and just absolutely pumped. That's crazy. Right after I posted my video, I swear that was like perfect timing. It pumped 160%. Crazy. All right, I think that's it for today. I'm just gonna check this fear and greed index. Freaking ads. Let me help. Okay. All right, it's not bad. It's 76%. It was like 96, 95 last time I checked, a week ago or like 2 weeks ago. Now we are at 76, which is not bad. And what does it mean? It means that we're still in extreme greed. However, 76 is not that bad, and there is still some room for the further growth, for some altcoins to pump before we have a crash, because the crash is coming. But if we were like over 90, like still, then I would be worried more. But you should be cautious, and you should be really careful, because the crash may come any time, right? But if it's 76, that means maybe we have a week more, maybe a couple of days more. But next time it's gonna hit 80s and 90s, I would be really, really careful, because the crash may come anytime, right? Then we take a look at crypto bubbles, and we see VeChain somewhere here. I swear I've just seen it. I cannot find it, but we can see RSR here, 360%. Age bar, crazy. Oh, there it is. VeChain plus 300%, which is really decent. Okay, last thing is CoinGecko. Let's find VeChain on CoinGecko. It was around 30. Where it is? Let's find it. VeChain. It should be out 32. With $6 billion market cap right now, trading at 7.7 cents, 80% growth in the last 7 days, which is huge. And if we were to double in price, it would put us to 12. We would be around Hedera, HBAR. Tripling in price would put us somewhere above Shiba Inu. And one more time, that's $6 billion. Okay, 12, 24, 4x. Let's do 5x, 30,000. 5x. If VeChain is gonna 5x, it's still not gonna be enough to get into top 10. We would be behind Tron at number 12, above Avalanche. So it is possible, because like I've seen VeChain in top 15. Right? Am I right? I think VeChain was like really close to top 10. Used to be, it just dropped. the VeChain dominance on the market dropped, but it's highly possible. And imagine like the whole market doubles or even triples, like crazy, right? So it's possible, but I really recommend taking profits because it's a really good idea, and it gives you a lot of freedom to move on the market if you have like a profit and there's a crash. Oh my gosh. Because like you have to understand, if you have all these altcoins, even though you have a lot of altcoins, but in the valuation to USDT it's a lot, but when the crash comes, literally your portfolio is like smashed. It's like it can go from 100k to like 40, 30, and you're like, oh my gosh. And if you actually have that 100k in USDT and there's a crash, so everyone is getting crashed and you have still all your profit, and it just feels amazing. I've been there, and then you're just scooping up all those projects for nothing, for like pennies. And then on the second day, on the third day, there's a relief rally, and they're all bouncing like 50%, 100%, literally in one day, and you can like double your portfolio like super fast. And that strategy actually worked for me very, very well, and that's how I like doing things. I don't care if VeChain goes. I could even sell it right now, and I could watch it go like 10x, and just like, I don't care because it's risky, you know. It's better to have realized profit than unrealized 100x. All right, I think that's it for today. Let me know if you like this form of the video. It's kind of like a live stream. Just chill out. On this channel, it's gonna be more like chill like that. I'm just gonna turn on the microphone and talk for how long I want. No cuts, just like turn on, talk, turn off. If there are some projects you would like me to cover and put it on this channel, just leave the comment down below. If you got to this point, it's 27 minutes. If you got to this point, really appreciate that. Let me know in a comment. I'm wondering how many of you got to this point. Subscribe to this channel and go to my other channel, subscribe it too, and like this video, and that's it. Thank you so much for being here, and talk to you soon. Bye.